Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sipniewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. I'm here to remind you to only buy on that red candle. And there were plenty of red candles today, probably a lot of red candles tomorrow, and who knows how long this little bit of a mini crash is going to last. But just know this is not financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. And I'd also like to comment on the video that I made yesterday and how I felt like the news with Saitama really wasn't that big a deal. A lot of you were very unhappy with me and voiced that unhappiness, saying this is not just some rando boxer, this guy's a champ and this is a big deal. And like I said, I want nothing more than to be wrong because I own this Saitama token. I hope I'm wrong, because if I am, and if it is a big a deal as you say it is, then, you know, I'm going to prosper along with the rest of you. Oh, I wish I knew what was going on with that fight, but I don't have Showtime. But I'm sure, you know, the results will be up on Twitter. I can see if this guy actually won or what happened and see, you know, did his shorts say Saitama? Did his robe say Saitama? Maybe he had Saitama on the glove. Like, we'll have to see where the branding was. Now I'd like to talk about the crypto market in general and how I'm handling this whole situation. So I know it looks bad and a lot of people are freaking out and they're doing their panic selling and they have FUD, which of course is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And a lot of people get emotional with that and they start dumping their assets because they don't want to lose all of their money. So they start just liquidating everything. Here's the thing though, if you don't sell, you're not going to lose, because that market, that token always has the opportunity to correct itself and climb back up into the price of where you've entered it. So I always like to leave a little liquidity so that I can always add to my position, especially if it's in a token where I have the opportunity to average down. Let's say I purchased a little higher. Now's my opportunity to average down. This way, when the price finally goes up, I have a better position, meaning that I'm going to make more money when that token goes up. Here's the trick though. You can't do that all in one day, because the chances are, you know, there's going to be a red candle tomorrow and then you have an opportunity to buy more then, and then maybe red candles for the next however long it's going to be, and this gives you the opportunity to continue to buy in. So let's say you have a spare $500. Don't spend the $500 all in one day. Use a little bit of it. See what tomorrow brings. Perhaps you can add a little more to your position then, and then the day after. Don't just go crazy and spend all of your money all in one shot and all on one token. You ever hear the saying, don't spread yourself too thin? This is a time where you should spread yourself thin a little bit and get into as many tokens as you possibly can to just average your position down. So today I added some more to my position in a couple of different tokens, and I'm going to tell you which one. I added to my bags. Dogecoin got down to 16 cents, so I added some there. Of course, I added some to crypto.com because that got down to like 55 cents. I added some to Dogelon Mars. Now, what I did on another exchange, and you might think this is crazy, but I actually got some more fractional shares of Bitcoin, because I think that this is a temporary little visit into the 40s, and I think Bitcoin is going to continue its crawl back up to where it was at its all-time high, and I think it's only going to go up so much higher in the future. Now, when I say the future, I'm not talking about next week or next month. I'm talking about years down the line. I don't have a lot of money. I couldn't buy a whole entire Bitcoin, but I did get some fractional shares that make me feel good. I'm never going to sell that. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let it sit. And in years down the line, I'm going to see where it is, and maybe I can retire extra early. Wouldn't that be nice? And that's how I'm looking at Bitcoin. Now, before I talk about what I added to on Bitmart, I'd like to address the Bitmart hack, because a lot of those tokens were affected because of that Bitmart hack. Now, here's the thing. An exchange like Bitmart, you know, they're not just going to be like, oh, well, we got hacked and our wallets got drained, therefore that means you got hacked and you got drained. They're going to have to replace those tokens. If you look at your account on that exchange, all of your tokens are still there. Maybe they're not there physically in their wallets, but those are your tokens. They have to replace those tokens. They can't just not do that. They have to have insurance and they have to replace the tokens. So what do you think is going to happen? When Bitmart starts to rebuy those tokens to fulfill the assets that their clients have, the prices are only going to go up of the affected tokens. Now, yes, the prices went down significantly, but I think once they start to make all of those buys, the price is going to go right back up and maybe even get the prices much higher. So let's talk about the tokens that were affected. Of course, on the Binance Smart Chain, we had SafeMoon, we had Baby Doge, Hero, Starship, Floki, Juleby, CMCX, Gamer, SPE, Baidu. Some of these I don't really even know what they are, but I don't care about them because I only care about the ones that I'm in. Of course, the other tokens that were affected were Shiba Inu, Binance Coin, Baby Doge, of course we know Saitama, Dogelon Mars, Decentraland Mana, Akita Inu, and Dogecoin. That's a lot of different tokens that they have to buy and replace. So I'm convinced that the price of these are only going to go up. So on Bitmart, I added to Saitama, to SafeMoon, to Hero, to UFO, which was not one of the affected tokens, Pinu, which is Piccolo Inu, and I added to Shiryo Inu. Just because the price had gotten so low, I'm like, why not? Here's the thing though, we don't know when that replacing of the tokens is going to happen. So I didn't use all of my available monies today. I used a little bit and then I'm going to save some and see what the next few days and possibly the next few weeks bring. Now, on some of these different exchanges, you have an opportunity to see where people are putting sale and buy orders in at. That's not all of them. Like Crypto.com doesn't have that. Like Crypto.com gives you the absolute minimum amount when it comes to what's going on with that token. Like the chart is not good. Like it's very basic. And you can look to see where people are interested in buying in on some of the tokens. And it's not like it's only sales for days. People are just looking to bail and get out. No, there's people waiting to get in at a certain price point and for a lot of money, which all of that is very reassuring to know that people that have a lot of money are looking to get in. It makes me feel comfortable because people that have a lot of money, they know how to handle money. They know what they're doing with money. Now, here's the way I feel about the crypto market in general. I'm not getting out of it. I'm staying in it. There's 9 billion people on Earth. There's only 300 million people right now that are into the crypto market. Crypto's not going away. This is the future of our money. This is the future of any kind of asset. Any asset can be digitalized and put into the metaverse. Like this is going to be ginormous. And I feel really good about the fact that I've gotten into it really, really early. And please just try to remember, if you don't sell, you don't lose. You always have an opportunity for that particular token and the market in general to always correct itself and come slingshotting back to wherever it was and growing from there. But the moment that you hit that sell button and the sale is finalized, you're done. You're out. Whatever profit potential you had is gone. Now, in case I can't make a video every single day, please check me out on Twitter. I go there a lot just to post, what bag I've added to, and if there's a particular token that's maybe caught my eye, get a little glimmer in my eye for it. And that's going to do it here for me today. I thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, only buy on that red candle.